I want to say something right now about being anxious and worrying and all that stuff. Does anybody else deal with that, or is it just me? Yeah, I wanted to talk about that right now because I feel like a lot of people deal with anxiety. It's something I hear all the time right now. Actually, whenever I go places, people say they have a really hard time. They're anxious with thoughts, um, anxiety and worrying, right? And fear. They all kind of work together. Used to, I didn't think much about it. I'm a pretty optimistic person. Like I always, like I hope for the best and I prepare for the worst. Some days you just can't get past that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that in my adult life, especially over the years, I have dealt more and more with anxiety, um, which leads to worry, which leads to this fear, and then actually it can actually lead to depression. And I wanted to be real with you guys because I know the winter months are coming. I'm sitting outside right now. It's beautiful. It's kind of a partly cloudy day. It just all of a sudden got a little cloudy, but the sun's been shining. And I know that winter's coming, and I struggle more in winter months for myself. I am definitely, I've learned, I'm one of those kind of people that if I don't get some sunshine, I don't function well. There's a lot of other people out there like that. It's something that I have other friends that deal with the same thing. I want to encourage you that if you deal with anxiety and depression and you're worrying about stuff and maybe you're afraid of, all these things, that you can get better and the world's not over. You see, the dangerous thing about worry is it's your imagination creating a situation that you don't really want. It's your and fear is the same way. It's like it's using your imagination, but like for the dark side. Worry, fear, anxiety, it all like what's the worst case scenario that could happen? Then we start thinking about that, and then all of a sudden you're spiraling off. See, if we use our imagination to think about good things, like, hey, I've got this coming up, and it's like you get excited, right? And you keep moving. But man, when you start letting your imagination take over and you start going down this dark path, it gets really, really slippery really quick. And I wanted to take a moment to encourage those of you that are watching right now that if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, if you're worrying about stuff all the time, if you're afraid, you can get help. And there's different ways that help. And I am not a licensed counselor, so please do not just watch this video and be like it fixes everything. This is encouragement for you. And I just want you to know that I've done all of these things at some point in my life, and they've all been very good help. Today, I had to use some of these techniques to kind of pull me out of a funk. There are some days that I have really great days, and then there are some days that I don't have great days. Yeah, the last 2 or 3 days has been really rainy where I'm at, and I didn't get that sunshine. And I kind of started falling. I could feel it. I just didn't feel real good. And on those days, there's a certain couple of things that I use to help me, and they've been really, really helpful. And I want to share those with you right now. One is meditation. I'm a big fan of meditation. I just do sitting meditation. It's nothing. I know when I say the word meditation, some of you are probably thinking of a lot of different things. I'm a huge, huge fan of the app Headspace. It does cost, but it's very good. I've been using it this last year, and it's really helped me through some really rough days. But meditation is really great. Kind of goes along with meditation is something called Qigong. Qigong has been something I've been doing for a long time now, close to 10 years. If you've never heard of it, it's amazing. It's basically standing meditation and moving meditation. If you think you can't meditate standing up, you can, and it's really great. And I've been doing it for years. My wife too has been doing it for years, and it's something that we really love and enjoy, and it's something that really helps. Your mind is important, especially when it comes to worrying and being anxious. Guys, it's all up here. It's a mind game, right? So cultivating your mind through meditation of some sort is very, very helpful. So I would definitely recommend either sitting meditation or moving meditation like Qigong. It's very, very helpful to me. Another thing that I would recommend is exercise. Getting out for a walk, just even a walk. And when I say exercise, guys, if you know me, I'm not a big exercise person. If I'm running, something's wrong, right? If you see me running at full on speed, you should probably be running as well. I do recommend a walk. I just recently got a new 3-wheel bicycle and I've been enjoying it. Today I actually went out for about a 5-mile ride around the park. It felt so good. It's very good. So guys, just exercise, small walk, anything to get you active is definitely going to help. There's a lot of research that proves that exercise helps in that. Another thing that I'd recommend is eating well. Don't eat a bunch of junk food, whether it's eating or drinking. I know whenever I'm not eating right and whenever I'm not eating clean, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I'm telling you, I can eat a Twinkie and 5 minutes later just feel, it's almost like a pill for depression. And that's not to say Twinkies, Hostess, don't take this the wrong way. It's just, I just know whenever I eat it, I'm not gonna feel good. So eating clean, eating well, eating fruits, vegetables, and the good stuff, I'm telling you, can make a huge difference. If all you're eating is junk food and just, constant stuff that's not good for you, it's gonna affect you. So stop eating it. Eat some fruits, vegetables. Also going along with this, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but it's very true, is limit your coffee. I know. I'm a huge coffee drinker, guys. I love coffee. I have coffee every day. I have tried to limit my coffee over the last year to where I'm not drinking as much coffee all day long. I try to do 1, maybe 2 cups in the morning, maybe 1 in the early afternoon, but I try not to drink it past mid-afternoon. The thing about coffee is anxiety and worrying, it's a mind game, right? And it's your imagination. If you're in a good spot, throwing a little caffeine on that fire and your imagination's good. But when you're firing not good thoughts and you throw some caffeine on top of that, that can be a recipe for disaster. Please be careful drinking a lot of coffee when you're not feeling right, especially in the head. You can worry a lot faster, and that is not good. A big thing you can do is talk with someone. Friends are great. Sometimes just opening up to a friend can definitely help you through some tough times. Sometimes our friends and our family don't necessarily have the right advice or the right skills to help us. And sometimes we need to go to counseling. I've gone to professional counseling before. I'm actually looking at going to some counseling here in the next couple of weeks because it's something that I know is valuable and it works. If you need help, that's what they're there for. And I would really, really encourage you to find somebody that you can talk to, especially as it gets worse, because with anxiety and worrying and depression, all these things work together and it's just a snowball. I don't want to see you end up in a bad spot. Know that I'm shooting this video not just for you, but as a reminder for myself. I want to say something about this because this is close and personal to me. What I've discovered is that it's not just adults that deal with anxiety and worrying and depression. It's also kids and teenagers too. Everybody deals with it. Everybody has this ability to slip into this darkness, and it is a darkness, and it's no fun. And if you've never dealt with it before, it can be hard to understand other people that are going through it. I hope today you're encouraged enough to realize that there are ways that you can combat this. Guys, meditation, exercise, eating right, get some counseling advice. These are all really, really good things. There is medication. I would use that as a last resort. I know some people need medication, and if that's the point, then it's there. I would explore these other options before I went with some sort of a pill or a drug to deal with anxiety and depression. I feel like these things that I've just shared with you have definitely helped me out and served me well. And hopefully, if you're dealing with that, this is something that that you too might try, and it might make a difference in your life. Just wanted to say something about this today to encourage you and to let you know that if this is something that you're dealing with, there's somebody out there for you. You can always comment below. Let me know how you deal with anxiety and worry and depression. Hopefully, together, we can get through this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.